I saw him on Tuesday. There he walked into the interview room with his usual. Before I came in, he was already chit-chatting with all the lawyers. When he comes, every lawyer who is at the interview area, because there are a lot of separate rooms, every lawyer who is there to interview other clients will quickly make a rush to say hello to Anwar. So and then the guards tried to get them away. So he was busy talking to some lawyers when I came in. And of course he had the usual cheerful smile, the warm handshake. We sat down, we chatted and discussed the case and all that. And well, he's reading a lot, as usual. Sometimes he's left alone in the cell almost the whole day. So he spends an enormous amount of time reading. He was talking about making a comparison between Sri Aurobindo and Rakyat Kipling. And he was enthusiastically talking about it. Once he starts talking about the books and the articles and the thinking, we gave him a whole bunch of copies of TLS, Times Literary Supplement. He likes that. I like that also. He was talking about Shakespeare. The amazing thing about him is this. I think about a couple of weeks ago, or was it a month ago, I can't recall, he was in court for the defamation suit. Shafi on the other side. Who was the plaintiff defendant? He was the plaintiff, Nalakarupan was the defendant. So many cases I forget. And of course, Shafi did us a very big favor by raising Anwar's previous convictions, which gave us an opportunity to produce all his good character. And it took me a truncated, summarized version of Anwar's accomplishments. Took 1.5 hours to go through in court, including all his various awards, all his various meetings with world leaders, all the foundations, international banks, etc., where he has been honored as a director, advisor, etc. 1.5 hours. And you know what? It wasn't complete. It wasn't a complete list because we didn't have enough time to prepare. They limit us to 1 hour per week these days. So it was a very big rush job, and despite that, it was 1.5 hours. So it made me think that, good grief, what is this guy doing in jail? What is this person doing in jail? So anyway, at the end of the visit, of course, he gets up and he walks away with his usual gait, and when he walks away, it's as if the prison director is walking away, because you've got all the prison wardens and all coming and salam and cium tangan and all that. It's as if a VIP is walking back to the prison cell. And when we leave, I always watch him walk back. It was a long walk back to his cell. The sun is at the absolute end. So me, and usually Latifa is with me, we always stop and watch him walk slowly with that usual old familiar gait, smiling at people, slowly to the end. And then we walk back to the car and we leave. So anyway, that's Anwar. So whatever that he's undergoing, the amazing thing about him is that he doesn't give up. I just told you about this because we are under a lot of pressure, I know that. People are being arrested all the time, people are being investigated for all kinds of new offenses, and sometimes people get a bit despondent. Look, how are we ever going to beat this incredibly powerful government with all the vast array of powers that they have? I want to say, look at Anwar, he's still smiling. Look at us, we're still opening service centers like this. I just want to say that I have absolute faith that we're going to beat these guys and we're going to make this country better. Thank you.